Hello, and welcome to Amnesia. No, it is not the 2010s, or whenever the hell this game came out. But, screw it. I'll give it a go. So, yeah, no more delaying. No.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
I may have turned the game down slightly too low. Then again, maybe not. I don't really know. No way to turn that off. Follow the link trail to find its source. Nothing in here. High window I can't see out of. High motion blur that's gonna make somebody vomit. It's not nice to see you. Crouch is toggle. Running is not an option. Okay. It's okay, the hints or directions, I was gonna say cover themselves, but then there were footprints. Steps. Come on. Come on. We're going that way. What are you complaining about? We're still trying to find the droplets, right? So that's this way. Fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden, in fear she too would be punished. Okay. I need that. Gimme. Picked up the lantern. F for lantern. Inventory to oh. I got stuff. Alright. Standing in darkness, your sanity will drain using your lantern. But I don't want to. Then again, that may not be optional. Okay, let me move the camera. Want to get a lay of the land. Hello there. Grabbing an object, press right mouse to throw it. Oops. R for rotate, right mouse to toss. Alright.
"19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
What possible course of action, or circumstance could have led you to believe that becoming amnesiac would have helped in this matter? Well, that's helpful. Fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Bird.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
So I guess I should go that way. Logically, out on a limb, nothing weird will occur until something weird is supposed to occur. That's a big-ass roach. Hi there, screen tearing. Okay, I'm going that way. Hook. Wait. That's just gonna be there, try to get used to it. It's like the motion blur. Well, fuck. Tough and pliant. Can't be torn by hand or tools. Okay. Useless. I can go to the laboratory, though. There's someone saying things. Well... Alright. Castle seems to be in a state of disrepair. The archives. A secret and terrible room. Tinderbox. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate, somehow. Okay. And lighting fire removes your flint and tinder. Of course it does. Uh-huh. Hi there, Boog. Get off my screen. It's a little weird.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part aqua force.
Okay. That works. Stop shaking, you're fine. Chemistry pot, early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. Whatever the hell that is. Former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given and the cuprite binds them well. This time we'll attempt aqua instead of aqua fortis. I don't like this, it feels like a puzzle. I hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put into use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I'll find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Okay, so I need to use that to melt the goo in my way, I guess. Hello. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, or I only crave fair judgment and safe return. What the fuck is going on? There's a lot of things that feel like I should know what the hell they're talking about. Chemical relocation. Lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiment has taken its toll on my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes, and will be difficult to salvage. I'll do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. And so there are things in the wine cellar. Great. That's not here, though. That's a lot of boxes. A treasure chest. Nope. Oh, I can peek. See, I don't know if sanity matters or not. I know that we seem to have a fear of the dark. Ow, my armor. How do I? Okay. So, the lantern oil only provides a little bit of oil. Awesome. Can I go this way? Nope. How the hell do I get to the wine cellar? Oh no. Navigation's gonna be a major segment. Ah, shit. Well, unless there's another door that I'm missing, I guess it's off to the archive. Is there nothing else here? Really? Ow. Okay, falling hurts. I have artificially increased the brightness a bit, just hopefully to make it possible to see things, because I know that things aren't always as bright on the capture screen as they are on my personal monitor. So if I'm just running through pitch black darkness, I need to fix that and say so. To the archive. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. I'm really doing this, the young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Obviously, apparently he is. Wine cellar? Wine cellar. Well, where the fuck? I gotta go to the archive so I can get the wine cellar key so I can go to the... Oh. Nope. M for map. Nope. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. I made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Okay. Well, this is a different looking area. That's on the floor. Okay. There are too many doors here. I don't like this. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. The contract to reign for a total of 3 years of my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm House of Garage. Yeah, I think that we've just kind of give up on the sanity. Wine cellar key. Your shirts. back in. Book.
16th of May, 1839.
I guess this one's
The
important.
unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
All right. Maybe Veritas, old tomes. I hate this room. I hate all these rooms. How did I mention it? The initial tension when you don't know what you're dealing with. Just, walk over here like a normal person. The fact that crouch is control and it's a toggle and it doesn't like the fact that it is a toggle, that's gonna get me killed at least once. That lantern oil? I believe it is. Want it. Still want it. What's my plan if something does appear? I have no fucking idea. Probably die. That weird groaning coming from somewhere over here. And no, if it's real or not, though, is slightly problematic. Well, don't you look like you're important?
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Well, I can't take him with me. Servants did a shit job. Brute force and violence. Kingdom of Prussia. Tinderboxes.
17th of May,
This one's important.
1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Well, I guess you got out of that. This is a very elaborate dream sequence. Which... not impossible yet.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Knowledge. Shut up. Music cue. Alstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstadt. Deep within the East Prussian woods for centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as it can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them had their own twists on the tales, but there is some motifs that keep reappearing. Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have sighted them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records at the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby, Alstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same. He came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the Covenant Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. Okay. None of that was a switch. Loyal. You know what? There a quicker way to do this? Yes. Oh. Well, that was my last idea. Push. Shove, shove. How many tinderboxes do I have? None. I have none. Oh, I have 7. One second. Negligible. Well, I mean, there's another book. There we go. Can't read. Sounds like there's a something that I have to activate in order for me to be able to move. But I'm not seeing it. Well, that's infuriating. Oh, there's 3. Why'd you make 3? It's empty. Heck yeah. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelmina's fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. Sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty sir. Oh, Jesus. It's just a matter of time until I follow the trail to Brendenburg. Need to lock Wilhelmina's men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both my problems. Alright. This is a key. This is a wine cellar. A peek. Well, I know there's something, but I don't have eyes on what. Nor do I remember how to get out of here. Think it's this way? Ah, you fuck. Stop that. It's gonna sit in this dots. Okay, now you're just fucking with me and I know it, and you're kind of removing the actual worry. At the door. Did I get to the door from this way? I think I got to the door from this way before. Alright, well whatever is here didn't see me. And I didn't see it. It was done, the men said. The tomb has been revealed. Tin Hannon awaits, grinned the toothless foreman. Ow! What the fuck it? What? Well, I guess I can't go that way now. This is annoying. It's opposite the laboratory. Oy, this is floaty. Alright, into the wine cellar. Use the key. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, so it looks like double clicking and then... Alright, gotcha. Basic understanding of controls. Woo.